Healing Cave Lady here. So many requests for what's the least expensive essential oil diffuser that actually is still good quality and does a good job. So I actually chose two, and they're from the same company. And the reason I chose these two was because, for one, they're under 30 bucks. One's close to 20 and one is close to 30. And the other reason I chose them is they passed my criteria for essential oil diffusing. So they cover, 600 to 800 square feet, and they can continuously run for at least 6 hours. So I'm a big fan of the continual run because I don't like a diffuser turning on and off, on and off. And the reason for that is because when a diffuser does that, it actually has your essential oils sitting longer. So when your essential oils are sitting longer, because they are volatile, they actually evaporate. So when you have a diffuser that's running on and off for a longer period of time, your essential oils are actually going to lose some of their benefits, and they're also going to lose a lot of their fragrance while they're sitting. So I'd rather have an essential oil diffuser that is actually diffusing the whole time, so that oil is up in the air and doing what it's supposed to be doing. So that's the reason I like diffusers that run continuously. These diffusers diffuse continuously for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to explain a couple quick things to you quickly if you're new to diffusers, or if maybe you have a lot of essential oil diffusers and you don't know this. I have learned this the hard way because I have had many diffusers because I'm so obsessed with them, and I'm so obsessed with essential oils. I love them. So the smaller diffusers, while you assume they aren't going to run as long because they use less water and the scent maybe might not last as long, or they're going to have to be refilling, it's actually exactly the opposite. So with a small essential oil diffuser like this, it has a small reservoir. So this holds 100 milliliters of water, and maybe you put 6 to 10 drops of oil in here. Some people are super stingy with their oils, which is totally fine. You can do, 3 to 5 drops, whatever. I like to do like 6 to 10 drops in my 100 milliliters of water because I like just a burst of aroma. And especially when I'm using really good essential oils, like I want to smell them, I want to experience it. I don't want to just get a tiny whiff once in a while. So you fill this up with the water, and when you do that, so here's your measuring cup. You have to pay attention to your measuring cups. For one, this goes up to 150 milliliters of water, and this is the one that comes with the diffuser. It comes with both. So you want to make sure you know how much water your essential oil diffuser holds and how much the cup says. So this cup says 150 milliliters. We're only going to fill it to the 100 mark. So you can use your measuring cup if you like, or you can look at the back of your diffuser, and there's usually a max fill line. So with this, we know we've got about 100. We can pour that in our diffuser. And if you see, you've got a small amount of room for air to circulate. Once you put the top on, you've got about that much more. So the amount of free airspace is really important to think about in a diffuser, because there's diffusers that are humongous, like, big, elaborate looking diffusers, and maybe they hold, water to the halfway point. The more air that's circulating, the quicker your essential oils are going to evaporate, and the quicker they're going to lose their scent. So I have learned this the hard way, and I'm so glad I figured it out, because I'm like, why is it that this essential oil diffuser has the strongest smell, even, in hour 6, when this one at hour 3 is losing its scent? So it really has to do with the amount of air that's circulating. So the essential oil diffuser that holds a ton of water, as it gets down to the bottom, is going to have so much air that it's going to lose a lot of the scent. So sometimes by hour, 6, 7, 8, 9, on even a really large essential oil diffuser, you can barely smell anything, if anything at all. It's really only just outputting water. One of the best little diffusers that you can get for around the $20 price point, you've got 100 milliliters water, and this bad boy will run for a long time. Like, this bad boy will run for about 8 hours. It has a little fan inside, and I'll show you how this diffuser operates. So this is your small one. This is really good for travel. I used to hotels and pack them in my carry-on. They take a small amount of room. Like I said, you don't even have to travel with your water cup, so you can take a couple essential oils and stuff them right inside. Do whatever you like. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of my favorite essential oils. Like, I'm super obsessed with citruses. I love citrus because they neutralize odor. Two essential oil companies that I absolutely love are Florihana and Mountain Rose Herbs. So if you're looking for single oils, these are the companies that provide amazing essential oils. And so if you have something like lemon and you compare it to like something you might get on Amazon, this one is going to probably be like 5 times more fragrant. So you're using less drops and the smell is going to be sweeter and more delicious. So that's really how I would compare, you know, some of the other brands that you would get maybe at the grocery store to Florihana or Mountain Rose Herbs. So these are amazing. And what I love about Florihana's oils too is they come in their own travel tins. So you can keep the oils out of the light and preserve their freshness. And it's a really cool little thing to carry them in. It says what they are on them and it's just really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some drops of, this is lemon. And I got this ginormous, I mean, this bottle is huge, look at it, of essential oil for under $16. So awesome, it's like the size of a bunch of the little bottles. And then I'm also gonna put my other favorite, lemon and red mandarin are my all-time favorites from Florihana because they smell so sweet and so delicious. This red mandarin, it's like got a blood orange look to it. It smells like, I've never smelled anything like it. It's so amazing and it's so inexpensive. It's beautiful. I love them together. So, okay, so when powering on the diffuser, all you have to do is hit the mist button and it has 3 little mist marks and it's on the left-hand side. So you go ahead and push that button once and a green light is gonna come on. So that green light is saying you're gonna be going for 3 hours and it's automatically gonna shut off. So if you would like for it to run until all of the water is gone, you press it again until you see a little red light. So that means this diffuser is going to run until all the water is gone and it will automatically shut off. You don't have to worry about it running with no water on, wasting electricity or anything like that. So that's wonderful. It's always continuously on. It emits an amazing, I mean, if you could smell this scent, it emits amazing amount of fragrance into the air, or less drops of essential oil, and it is extremely fragrant. So it's good for, you know, you go into someone's room and it's stinky, you put it in there and just let it go for, you know, an hour or two. Maybe you set it for 3 hours and just let it do a nice clean and it's gonna smell so good. So those are the settings. So for color, if you want, you know, the light on, you're not gonna be able to see it really well because I'm in a super duper bright room. But if you turn it on once, it's actually gonna rotate through colors. So you're gonna see all the colors. If you keep pushing the button, you can pick a color. As you can see, that's kind of like a blue, purple, blue, pink, red. You can scroll through the colors that you want. And then when you hit the last one, it's gonna turn it off again. So you can have it rotating through the colors. You can choose a color, or you can just have it off. You just hold it on. Hold the button again until you see the mist go away. So super duper easy to operate. You pour the water directly. Okay, so if you're wanting an essential oil diffuser that is larger, that holds a larger amount of water, this one holds about 3 times the other essential oil diffuser that I just showed you. This is gonna be your guy. It's under 30 bucks, has Amazon quick, super fast shipping, and it's great for people that suffer from, you know, asthma, allergies, and somebody that lives like in areas like in the desert that need a lot of hydration in the air. And those are the reasons that I would choose this diffuser. So which means it's gonna run until it runs out of water and automatically turn off. For me, it ran for 6 hours and 54 minutes. Now, if you're using your little fill cup, which you don't need, it's a 150 milliliter fill cup, so you can fill it to that line twice, or you can just fill it to the handy dandy 300 milliliter fill line, which it shows right there. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this guy up. And if you overfill your diffuser, a lot of times it won't turn on, or it'll come on with a teeny tiny mist because it's, you know, afraid it's gonna splash. So this one, and you have 2 arrows that line up right here. So this diffuser shoots backwards as the other one missed forwards, which is the way I like it anyway, because when you turn it on, it has a teeny tiny little light down here. And if I'm sleeping, I want it turned away from me and I want the mist coming at me. So that's kind of perfect. And the other diffuser, you have to just turn the lid on backwards. So with this one, you just line up those 2 little arrows right there, turn it on. So you have more settings with this machine. You can run it for 60 minutes, 180 minutes, 360 minutes, or just on until the water is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that. You hit the mist button, you hit it once, or you have to hold it down, and you teeny tiny little green light, and that's 60 minutes, 180 minutes, 360 minutes, or on. There's only one setting for this diffuser for mist. It's just one amount of mist, and I'm gonna turn it towards me so you can kind of see it. This is from when I can see it. For 2, this whole 300 milliliters is going to be gone in a similar amount of time where the 100 milliliters of water would go through. So this is going to emit 3 times the amount of water as the other diffuser in a real similar amount of time. I think if anything, the 100 milliliter runs longer than the 300 milliliter. So I don't want you to be confused when you're purchasing a diffuser that this is going to emit more fragrance than a smaller diffuser, because it really is the opposite. It actually emits a similar amount of fragrance for the first 3 hours, I would say. And then it actually, because there's so much air circulating as it goes down, the essential oils evaporate some. So I think this is perfect for someone that has, sick kids and they want a lot of hydration in the air, because this little diffuser is going to put more water in the air than most humidifiers would. A lot of humidifiers, they shoot water up and it goes right down onto the floor, and you notice the floor is soaked and it's not in the air. This water is in such teeny tiny fine particles. It's so lightweight it can float in the air for a long period of time, and it's going to emit 300 milliliters of water in under 7 hours. So this is great for a sick kid's bedroom. You can put your blend of oils. Like I love Rocky Mountain Oils has Purify. This is one of my favorite blends. It smells amazing and it kills viruses and bacteria in the air. They have another one for like cold and flu season that's amazing. For blended oils, I'm really obsessed with Rocky Mountain Oils. Their oils are so similar to like a doTERRA or Young Living. They also can be ingested, even though I don't really suggest it. They can be ingested. They're safe to use for all of those things, oil companies. So this is diffusing a ton of mist in my face. I didn't put any fragrance in there, so it smells water right now, but it will give you a blast of scent. Like I said, for that first 3 hours, really strong, and then it kind of dissipates. And when you're in the last couple hours, you smell a very small amount. It doesn't mean it's not sanitizing the air and doing all those great things, but you're not getting as much fragrance as you would get with a smaller diffuser. So I want you to know the difference between essential oil diffusers, because a lot of people think the opposite thing, and it's really important to be educated, because a lot of people think, well, maybe it's my essential oil that's really bad. It's not working, it smelled good for like an hour and then it just wore off. Maybe the essential oil is crappy, but it's really the diffuser and how much air is being circulated in it. And there's so many factors. So I wanted to explain that to you, because nobody had ever told me that, and I don't think a lot of people know that. But when you've been diffusing, I've been diffusing for years. I mean, I've been diffusing since way before it was popular. I have to show you the light. So light on here is very similar to the small diffuser. If you hit it once on, it's going to rotate through colors. And in this bright room, it's hard to see, but it's going to rotate through colors. And then you hit it again, and you can freeze it on the color that you like, or you can keep pushing it to pick the color of your choice. And then you keep pushing it until it turns off. Boop, off. So always have that choice of on or off. So those are the 2 essential oil diffusers and they come in those 2 sizes. You can get those on Amazon. Talked about one of my favorite brands are Florihana Mountain Rose Herbs and Rocky Mountain Oils, and I'll put links below for those. And so much for watching. I'm glad I could show you some great essential oil diffusers, really cheap. And if you have that hesitation where you're like, you see the essential oil diffuser, amazing oils and an amazing diffuser. And the other thing about this diffuser is it's a lifetime guarantee. So if anything happens in its lifetime, they send you a new one, and you're going to be out of luck if you buy one at the store and 2 months down the road or 6 months down the road something happens. So that is the huge reason why I recommend these diffusers. Lifetime guarantee on these diffusers, and it states that on Amazon right underneath the description box. So I wanted to share those with you, and have a wonderful day and happy diffusing. So if there's a giveaway, the information will be posted right below, and good luck on entering, and I will erase it when it's over. Bye.